Learn English while shopping. Introduction. Hello everyone. Welcome back to this video. Today, we are going to learn a very useful and practical topic. Learn English while shopping. This topic is important because shopping is not only about buying things. Shopping is also a real-life situation where you can practice English naturally. Many English learners study grammar. They learn vocabulary. They watch many videos. But when they go outside, they still feel nervous to speak. Why? Because they do not practice English in real situations. And shopping is one of the best real situations for English practice. When you go to a shop, market, mall, supermarket, or even when you shop online, you get many chances to use English. You can ask questions. You can talk about price. You can describe what you want. You can compare products. You can ask for size, color, quality, discount, bill, payment, and delivery. These are not difficult things. These are daily life things. And daily life English is very powerful because English becomes easier when you connect it with your real actions. When you only read English, you may forget it. But when you use English while doing something, your brain remembers it better. That is why shopping can become your English classroom. The shop can become your practice place. The product can become your vocabulary. The conversation can become your speaking practice. And every small shopping moment can improve your confidence. You do not need perfect English. You need useful English. You do not need difficult words. You need clear words. You do not need long sentences. You need simple sentences that help you communicate. So today, we will learn how to practice English while shopping in a simple, natural, and powerful way. And if you are an English learner, this video will really help you because you can use these tips in real life immediately. Before we start, if you enjoy simple and helpful English lessons like this, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and keep practicing with me. Tip 1. Name everything around you in English. When you enter a shop, market, supermarket, or mall, do not just look at things silently. Look around and start naming the things in English. This is a very powerful habit for English learners. Because vocabulary becomes stronger when you connect words with real objects. For example, if you're in a grocery store, you can look around and say, rice, sugar, salt, oil, milk, bread, eggs, vegetables, fruits, biscuits, juice, soap, shampoo, toothpaste. If you are in a clothes shop, you can say shirt, t-shirt, jeans, dress, jacket, shoes, socks, belt, cap, size, color, fabric. If you are in an electronics shop, you can say phone, charger, headphones, laptop, camera, battery, screen, keyboard, speaker, warranty. This practice looks small, but it is very useful. Because many learners know English words when they see them in a book, but they cannot remember them in real life. Why? Because they do not connect English with real situations. When you see a real object and say its English name, your brain creates a stronger memory. The word becomes real. It is not just a word in a notebook anymore. It becomes part of your daily life. After naming things, make small sentences. Do not stop at one word. Say simple sentences like, this is rice, I need sugar. This shirt is blue. These shoes are expensive. This phone looks good. I want fresh vegetables. This bag is too small. This color is nice. These sentences are easy, but they build speaking confidence. Many learners wait until they can speak long English. But long English starts from small sentences. First, name the object. Then make a sentence. Then ask a question. This is how speaking grows step by step. You can also practice silently if you feel shy. When you are walking inside a shop, speak in your mind. I am looking at fruits. I am choosing a shirt. I am checking the price. I am waiting for the bill. I am paying by cash. I am carrying the bag. This is called thinking in English. And shopping gives you many chances to think in English naturally. So the next time you go shopping, do not waste that moment. Turn it into practice. Look at things. Name them. Make simple sentences. Think in English. Because the more you connect English with real life, the more natural your English becomes. Tip 2. Learn common shopping words. If you want to speak English while shopping, you must know the basic words people use in shops. You do not need very advanced vocabulary. You need practical vocabulary. The words you can actually use. Let's learn some important shopping words. Price means the cost of something. Discount means a lower price. Bill means the paper or message that shows how much you need to pay. Cash means money in notes or coins. Card means bank card payment. Size means how big or small something is. Color means red, blue, black, white, green, and so on. Quality means how good or bad something is. Quantity means how much or how many. Offer means a special deal. Exchange means replacing one item with another. Return means giving something back. Receipt means proof of payment. Warranty means a promise from the company to repair or replace the product for a certain time. Delivery means bringing the product to your home. These words are very useful. But do not only memorize them. Use them in sentences. For example, what is the price? Is there any discount? Can I get the bill? Can I pay by card? Do you have a bigger size? Do you have this in black color? How is the quality? I need 2 packets. Is there any offer? Can I exchange this? Can I return this later? Can I get the receipt? Is there a warranty? When will you deliver it? These sentences are simple, but they are very powerful. Because these are real shopping sentences, you can use them in shops, malls, supermarkets, and online shopping conversations. Many English learners make one mistake. They learn many random words, but they do not learn situation-based words. Situation-based vocabulary means words connected to one real situation. For example, shopping words for shopping, travel words for travel, cooking words for cooking, office words for office. This is a smart way to learn English. Because your brain remembers better when words are connected to a situation. So make a small shopping vocabulary list. Write words like price, discount, bill, cash, card, size, color, quality, quantity, offer, return, exchange, receipt, warranty, delivery. Then write one simple sentence with each word. This will make your vocabulary active. Active vocabulary means words you can use while speaking. Passive vocabulary means words you only understand but cannot use. Your goal is not only to understand English, your goal is to use English. That is why shopping vocabulary is so important. It gives you useful words for real communication. Tip 3. Ask simple questions in shops. Questions are very important in shopping because when you shop, you usually need information. You need to know the price. You need to know the size. You need to know the quality. You need to know the discount. You need to know if something is available. So shopping is a perfect place to practice question sentences. Many learners feel afraid to ask questions in English. They think, what if my sentence is wrong? What if the shopkeeper does not understand? What if people laugh? But remember this, your goal is communication, not perfection. If your sentence is simple and clear, that is enough. You can start with very easy questions. For example, how much is this? Do you have this in another color? Do you have a smaller size? Do you have a larger size? Is there any discount? Can I try this? Can I see another one? Is this available? Can I pay by card? Can I get a bag? These questions are short, useful, and natural. You do not need long English to speak in a shop. Simple English is enough. The most important thing is confidence. When you ask questions, speak slowly. Speak clearly. Use polite words like please and thank you. For example, can I see that one, please? Can I try this, please? Thank you. That is enough. Polite English makes your speaking better. It also makes your conversation more respectful. Here's a simple shopping conversation. Customer: excuse me, how much is this shirt? Shopkeeper: it is 500 rupees. Customer: do you have this in black color? Shopkeeper: yes, we have. Customer: can I try it, please? Shopkeeper: sure. Customer: thank you. This is not difficult English, but it is real English. And real English is more useful than perfect English that stays only in your mind. You can also practice these questions at home before going shopping. Stand in front of a mirror and repeat. How much is this? Do you have this in another color? Can I try this? Is there any discount? Can I pay by card? Repeat them many times. So when you go to a real shop, your mouth will remember the sentences. This is how English speaking becomes natural. First, practice alone, then use it in real life. So the next time you go shopping, try to ask at least one question in English. Only one. That is enough for the beginning. Because one small question can build confidence. And confidence grows when you use English in real life. Tip 4. Talk about price and quantity. This is one of the most useful parts of shopping English. Because when you buy something, you usually need to talk about two things: how much it costs and how much you want. Price means the cost of something. Quantity means how much or how many you need. If you learn how to talk about price and quantity, you can handle many shopping situations with confidence. Let's start with price. In a shop, you can ask, how much is this? What is the price? How much does it cost? Is this expensive? Is there any discount? Can you give me a better price? These are simple but very useful sentences. You can use them when you buy clothes, food, vegetables, fruits, electronics, bags, shoes, or anything else. Now let's talk about quantity. Quantity is also very important because sometimes you want one item, sometimes two items, sometimes half a kilo, sometimes one packet, sometimes one bottle, sometimes a dozen. You can say, I need 1 kilo of rice. I need half a kilo of tomatoes. I want 2 packets of biscuits. I need 1 bottle of water. I want 3 apples. Please give me 1 dozen eggs. I need a small packet. I need a large packet. These sentences are very practical. They help you speak clearly in real life. Many English learners know the word price, but they get confused when they need to say quantity. So practice both together. For example, how much is 1 kilo of apples? How much is this packet? What is the price of this bottle? I need 2 packets. How much is it? Can you give me half a kilo? This is real shopping English. Now remember one important thing. When you talk about price, speak clearly. When you talk about quantity, be specific. Do not only say, I want this. Say, I want 2 pieces. I want 1 kilo. I want the small size. I want the large packet. I want 1 bottle. Specific English helps people understand you better. It also makes you feel more confident. Example. Imagine you are buying vegetables. You can say, excuse me, how much are the potatoes? I need 1 kilo. And how much are the onions? Please give me half a kilo. This is a simple conversation, but it is very useful. You are asking price. You are saying quantity. You are speaking politely. That is real communication. So whenever you go shopping, practice this formula. Ask the price. Say the quantity. Confirm the total. You can say, "How much is this? I need 2 pieces. What is the total?" These 3 sentences can help you in many shops. Do not try to speak difficult English in the beginning. Use useful English, because useful English gives you confidence, and confidence makes you speak more. Tip 5. Describe what you want to buy. This is a very important shopping skill. Sometimes you do not know the exact name of an item. Or sometimes the shopkeeper asks, "What kind do you want?" Then you need to describe it. Description means explaining something using simple details. You can describe size, color, shape, quality, material, price, purpose, or style. For example, instead of only saying, "I want a bag," you can say, "I want a small black bag. I want a strong school bag. I want a simple travel bag. I want a bag with more space. I want a bag under 1,000 rupees." Now your sentence becomes clearer. The shopkeeper understands you better, and your English becomes more useful. Let's learn some common describing words. For size, you can use small, medium, large, bigger, smaller, long, short. For color, you can use black, white, blue, red, green, brown, gray. For quality, you can use good, strong, soft, fresh, durable, comfortable, lightweight. For price, you can use cheap, expensive, affordable, reasonable, under 500, under 1,000. For style, you can use simple, modern, formal, casual, plain, printed. Now make simple shopping sentences. I want a simple white shirt. I need comfortable shoes. I want fresh fruits. I need a strong phone cover. I want a medium-sized notebook. I am looking for an affordable watch. I need a formal shirt for office. I want a lightweight bag for travel. These sentences are very helpful because they teach you how to explain your need. Many learners feel stuck because they know only the name of the product. But real shopping English becomes powerful when you can describe the product. Example. Imagine you want to buy shoes. You can say, "I am looking for comfortable black shoes. I need them for daily use. Do you have something affordable?" This is simple English, but it sounds natural and clear. You are not using difficult grammar. You are using useful details. That is the secret. When you describe what you want, use this easy formula. I want plus description plus item. For example, I want a blue shirt. I want a strong bag. I want a fresh juice. I want a small notebook. I want a comfortable chair. Then you can add purpose. I need it for school. I need it for office. I need it for travel. I need it for daily use. This makes your English even better. For example, I want a strong bag for travel. I need comfortable shoes for daily use. I want a formal shirt for office. I need a small notebook for study. This kind of English is practical. It helps you speak in shops, malls, markets, and even online shopping. So the next time you buy something, do not only name it, describe it. Because description makes your English more powerful, more clear, and more natural. Tip 6. Practice sentences with shopkeepers. This is one of the best ways to improve your real speaking confidence. Because when you talk to a shopkeeper, you are not practicing imaginary English. You are practicing real English, real situation, real person, real response, real confidence. Many learners are afraid to speak English with strangers. They think, what if I make a mistake? What if my pronunciation is not perfect? What if the shopkeeper replies fast? But do not worry. You do not need to speak perfect English. You only need to start with simple sentences. A shop is a good place to practice because the conversation is usually short. You do not need to speak for 10 minutes. You can speak only 1 or 2 sentences. That is enough for practice. Start with simple lines like, "Excuse me, can I see this? How much is this? Do you have another color? Can I try this? I will take this one. Can I get the bill? Thank you." These sentences are easy and useful. They are perfect for beginners. You can use them again and again. And when you repeat useful sentences in real life, they become natural. Example, customer. "Excuse me, can I see that watch?" Shopkeeper. "Yes, sure." Customer. "How much is it?" Shopkeeper. "It is 800 rupees. Customer. "Do you have another color?" Shopkeeper. "Yes, we have black and brown." Customer. "I will take the black one." This is a simple conversation, but it gives you real speaking practice. You asked, you listened, you answered, you made a choice. That is communication. Now here is the important part. Prepare before you speak. Before entering a shop, choose 1 or 2 sentences in your mind. For example, today I will ask, "How much is this?" Today I will ask, "Do you have another color?" Today I will say, "I will take this one." This makes speaking easier because your brain is ready. You are not trying to create sentences suddenly. You already have them. This is a smart practice method for English learners. Prepare 1 sentence. Use it in real life. Repeat it many times. Then add a new sentence. Slowly, your confidence grows. Also, listen to how shopkeepers reply. They may say, "Yes, we have." "No, we do not have. It is out of stock." "This is the last piece. You can try it." "The price is fixed." "There is a discount." "Your bill is ready." These replies are also useful English. So shopping is not only speaking practice, it is also listening practice. You speak, they reply, you understand, you answer again. This is how real English improves. Do not be afraid of small conversations. Small conversations create big confidence. Even if you speak only 1 sentence in English during shopping, that is progress. Because you are taking English out of the book and bringing it into life. And English becomes powerful when you use it in real life. Tip 7. Learn payment and billing English. This is very important because shopping does not end when you choose the product. You also need to pay. You need to ask for the bill. You need to understand payment words. You need to know how to speak at the billing counter. Many English learners feel nervous at this moment because they do not know what to say. But payment English is actually simple. You only need a few useful sentences. First, learn these words. Bill means the total amount you need to pay. Receipt means proof that you paid. Cash means paper money or coins. Card means debit card or credit card. UPI means digital payment. Change means the money you get back after paying extra. Total means the final amount. Counter means the place where you pay. Payment means the action of paying money. Now use these words in simple sentences. You can say, "Can I get the bill, please? What is the total? Can I pay by card? Can I pay by UPI? Do you accept cash? Can I get the receipt? Do you have change? Is this the final price?" These sentences are short, clear, and useful. You can use them in shops, supermarkets, malls, restaurants, and many other places. Example. Imagine you are at the billing counter. You can say, "Excuse me, what is the total? Can I pay by UPI? Can I get the receipt, please? Thank you." This is simple English, but it is real English. And real English is what learners need the most. Many people know difficult grammar, but they cannot speak in simple, real situations. So do not ignore billing English. It helps you become confident in daily life. One more important thing. Listen carefully at the counter. The cashier may say, "Your total is 750 rupees. Do you need a bag, cash, or card? Please enter your PIN. Payment is done. Here is your receipt. Thank you for shopping." These replies are also useful for listening practice. So the billing counter can become a small English classroom. You speak, you listen, you understand, you respond. This is how real communication improves. Tip 8. Practice online shopping English. Today, many people do not only shop in markets and malls, they also shop online. They buy clothes, phones, books, shoes, groceries, and many other things through apps and websites. So, online shopping is also a great place to learn English. When you use online shopping apps, you see many English words again and again. For example, search, add to cart, buy now, price, discount, offer, delivery, address, payment, order placed, out of stock, in stock, return, exchange, refund, cancel order, track order. These words are very common, and if you understand them, online shopping becomes easier. But do not only read these words, use them in sentences. You can say, "I am searching for a black shirt. This product is out of stock. I added it to my cart. The delivery date is tomorrow. I want to cancel my order. I want to return this item. I received my refund. The product has a good discount." These sentences are very helpful because online shopping English is used everywhere now. You can also read product descriptions in English. For example, if you are buying a phone, read the description. Battery, camera, storage, display, warranty, features, reviews, rating. This builds vocabulary naturally. You can also practice comparing products. Say, "This phone is cheaper. This one has a better camera. This one has more storage. This product has better reviews. This item is too expensive. This offer looks good." This is a very smart way to learn English because you are learning while doing something useful. Imagine you want to buy headphones online. You can say, "I am looking for wireless headphones. This product has a good rating. The price is reasonable. The delivery is available tomorrow. I will add it to my cart." This kind of practice makes your English practical and modern. So the next time you shop online, do not only scroll and buy. Read the English words, say the sentences, describe what you are doing. Because online shopping can improve your reading, vocabulary, speaking, and confidence. Tip 9. Use polite English while shopping. Polite English is very important because English is not only about words, it is also about attitude. When you speak politely, people feel respected. Your conversation becomes smoother, and you sound more natural. Many learners speak directly because they translate from their own language. For example, they may say, "Give me this, show me that. What price?" This is not always wrong, but it can sound a little rude or too direct in English. A better way is to use polite sentences. Say, "Can I see this, please? Could you show me that one? How much is this, please? Can I try this, please? Could you help me? Thank you." These small words make a big difference. Words like please, thank you, excuse me, can I, and could you make your English more respectful? You do not need advanced English to sound good. You need polite English. Let's compare. Direct sentence. Give me a bag. Polite sentence. Can I get a bag, please? Direct sentence. Show me another one. Polite sentence. Could you show me another one, please? Direct sentence. I want discount. Polite sentence. Is there any discount, please? See the difference? The meaning is almost the same, but the feeling is different. Polite English sounds better. It makes people more willing to help you. Example: imagine you are buying clothes. You can say, "Excuse me, can I see this shirt, please? Do you have this in a larger size? Can I try it?" Thank you. This is simple, clear, and respectful. Also remember body language. Speak calmly. Smile a little. Do not rush. Do not speak too fast. Even simple English sounds better when you speak with calmness and respect. For English learners, polite English is very useful because it gives confidence. When you know polite sentences, you feel safer to speak. You know you are not sounding rude. You know your words are respectful. So practice polite shopping English every time. Because good English is not only correct. Good English is clear, useful, and respectful. Tip 10. Make shopping your daily English classroom. Do not think English practice happens only with books, notebooks, or classrooms. Real English practice happens in daily life. And shopping gives you many chances to practice. You can practice before shopping. You can practice during shopping. And you can practice after shopping. Before shopping, make a short English list. For example, I need rice, I need milk, I need vegetables, I need toothpaste, I need a notebook. This improves vocabulary and sentence making. During shopping, speak small sentences. For example, I am buying vegetables. I am checking the price. I am looking for a better option. I am choosing this one. I am paying the bill. After shopping, describe what happened. For example, today I went to the market. I bought fruits and vegetables. The apples were fresh. The price was reasonable. I paid by cash. I came back home. This is very powerful because you are using past tense naturally. Shopping can help you practice many types of English. Vocabulary, questions, descriptions, price, quantity, polite sentences, listening, online words, present tense, past tense, real conversation. That is why this topic is so useful for English learners. You can also make a small shopping diary. After shopping, write 5 sentences. For example, today I bought a blue shirt. The price was 600 rupees. I asked for a discount. The shopkeeper gave me a bill. I paid by UPI. This small diary will improve your writing and speaking together. Because when you write daily life sentences, you also prepare your mind to speak them. Example, imagine you go to a supermarket. Before going, say, I need bread, milk, eggs, and soap. Inside the supermarket, say, I am looking for bread. This milk is fresh. I need 1 packet of eggs. At home, say, I bought bread, milk, eggs, and soap today. This simple practice connects English with real life. And when English becomes connected with real life, it becomes easier to remember. So do not wait for a perfect English-speaking environment. Create your own environment. Your home can become your classroom. Your kitchen can become your classroom. Your road can become your classroom. And yes, your shopping trip can become your classroom. My friends, learning English while shopping is one of the smartest ways to improve daily English. Because shopping is real. You see real objects. You ask real questions. You hear real answers. You use real sentences. This kind of practice builds real confidence. You do not need perfect grammar to begin. You do not need difficult vocabulary. You only need simple, useful English. Start with 1 word. Then make 1 sentence. Then ask 1 question. Then try 1 small conversation. Slowly, your fear will reduce. Slowly, your vocabulary will grow. Slowly, your confidence will become stronger. Remember this: English becomes powerful when you use it in real life. So the next time you go shopping, do not only buy things. Practice English. Name the products. Ask the price. Say the quantity. Describe what you want. Speak politely. Read online shopping words. Talk at the billing counter. And after shopping, describe your experience in English. Small daily practice can create big improvement. Your English does not grow only by watching videos. Your English grows when you use it. So turn every shopping trip into English practice. Turn every shop into a classroom. Turn every small conversation into confidence. And step by step, you will become a better, braver, and more natural English speaker.